How do you write your own chord progressions on guitar? It's actually very simple when you know 3 simple steps, which I'm going to share in this video. And they work every single time. My name is Simen and I'm a guitarist, music producer and graphic designer from Norway. I'm here to share everything I've learned so far in my journey and document what I learn in real time. Let's start with step number 1. And in this step, we're going to learn a very simple shape. So this is the shape, starting on the 8th fret on the low E string. So 8, 10, 12. Then the exact same on the A string, 8, 10, 12. So the whole shape. So, very simple. This is actually the 6 first notes of the major scale. And the only thing you need to know about this shape is the first note to play. The first note decides what key you are in. And this note happens to be the note C. So that means this shape is in the key of C major. If you play it, for example, from the 3rd fret instead, here the first note is the note G. So this would be G major. But for this video, we're going to stick with C major. Next, let's go to step number 2. And now we're going to add chords to this shape. The thing with a major scale is that we have something called the number system. That means each note of the scale has a chord that belongs to that note. So note 1 of this shape is always a major chord. I'm going through the chords very soon. Note 2 of this shape is always a minor chord. Note 3 is also always a minor chord. Then we have the 4th note. Always a major chord. The 5th note. Also always a major chord. And the 6th note. Always a minor chord. Next, let's actually play the chords that belong to each of the numbers. So the first chord was a major. You can play it like this. Here we're using our first finger as a bar, like this, on the 8th fret. And then we play 10 on the A string. 10, 9. And 8, 8 on the 2 high strings. This is the full chord, and you can play it like that if you want to. Personally, I like to play it like this. That's going to be the thumb on the 8th fret. Skip the A string. Then 10, 9, 8. Then I'm using the thumb to mute the A string. Choose whatever option you want to. I'm going to stick with this one for now. Next chord is a minor. You can play it like this. This is the full chord. Personally, I like to play it like this. So that's the exact same as the previous chord, with only one finger difference. So the thumb is playing the 10th fret. Skip the A string. Then 12, 10, 10. But again, you can choose whatever option you want to. And the third note was also a minor. So this is going to be the exact same chord shape. Then we have the fourth note. This is also a major chord. So you can play it like this. That's going to be the 8th fret. Then I like to use my ring finger as a bar and play 10, 10, 10. Make sure your finger is close to the fret, because then it's going to be much easier to do the bar. And the fifth note is also a major chord, so that's going to be the exact same. Then the sixth note is a minor chord, and we can play it like this. That's going to be 12 on an A string, 14, 14, 13. Okay, let's play through all the chords we have covered. And remember that these chords follow the shape. So let's say you're playing the shape from the 3rd fret on a low E string. Then the chords are going to be the exact same, just starting from this note instead. So major, minor, minor, major, major, minor. In conclusion, the chord follows the number. Always. That's called the number system. By the way, if you want to learn more about chords, I've made a complete roadmap of how to master chords and other guitar skills in order, from complete beginner to pro. You can get it for free. I'll leave the link in the description. Okay, now let's go to step number 3, which is to combine the chords. So at this point, you have already done the hard part, which is learning the chords. Now you can combine any of these chords, and it's going to sound good. So let me show you this in action. Now I'm just going to play some random chords in this shape. That was just some random chords, but as you can hear, it works. So you can play whatever you want, and it's going to sound good. Here's another chord progression, which is very common in pop music. So now you can just have fun, experiment with these chords and this shape. But I want to give you some additional tips to make life easier. So it's good to know that the first note will always feel like home. So this is a very easy chord to start a chord progression with. So chord 1, very stable. Then we have chord 5 in this shape. This is a good chord to use if you want some tension. So listen to this. Really feels like it wants to resolve somewhere. Next useful thing to know is that it's very easy to think in 4 bars at a time. So listen to this. That is 4 bars. Then I can play some new chords. You don't have to follow this, but it's just an easy way to get started. And it's very safe, so it usually sounds good. And a final tip is that the 6th note of this shape, which is a minor chord, is also a very good chord to start a chord progression with, because then you're actually playing a minor progression instead. So listen to this. Now it feels more minor. So that's how you create your own chord progressions in 3 simple steps. There are a lot more we could cover, but I just wanted to give you a very quick way to get started. In the next video, you'll learn how to change chords really fast. So I'll see you there. Bye!